All right, guys, just want to make a quick Bitcoin video here, kind of what I'm seeing. Not too much to really go over, but just a little bit of an update. First things first, we had kind of a big news day. Trump with all the tariff talks and stuff like that. So if you're a news trader, just make sure you're paying attention to that stuff. Yesterday, I was talking about this kind of over-under um, pattern, excuse me, and it looks like this did end up holding. Wasn't an easy trade to hold for sure. It looks like you got squeezed before it just instantly reversed, kind of the classic Bitcoin move. But we had this, and then we came right back up into this resistance zone that I was talking about. Um, and yeah, we're just kind of stuck between there now. Wouldn't surprise me to kind of make a range like I've been talking about in this kind of big area here. But we'll see. The news is kind of unpredictable right now, so it could send us lower or higher. One thing I am liking for higher, this open interest is still looking really great. Talked about this in the last video, but so down here you can see where the open interest was, and it totally nuked. I mean, um, and that's not a signal in itself, guys. What is it just saying? Just saying that there's less positioning in the market. When there's less positioning, it's a lot easier to push the market up because you don't have people, selling into it, getting on at break even, all that kind of stuff. It just frees up the order books from positions in a way. Other than that, the order book you guys can see on this low here, it was looking great. It flipped green. The open interest wipe, and then we have this open interest kind of RSI aggregation was showing a great level. So that was kind of the trade. And then we came up into the single prints. Again, this is just giving you more confluence for these kind of trades. I want to show you guys. Um, we have the open interest spike here, and we also have the order book depth flip, and then we get the sell off. So again, identify the levels where you want to do business, and then you really want to look at the flows, and then that gives you the whole picture, in my opinion. Other than that, S&P 500, I actually am kind of flipping more long biased going into Friday. I think we had a nice correction. I just I don't know how much more juice is left to be shorting down here, so I'm actually going to be looking for calls now. I closed all my puts yesterday, and that might be a mistake. Um, if we break below this level is what it is, but I just wanted to take profit. Um, I was up, the options were decaying slowly, so I was like, I'm just gonna get out. I do think it has kind of flipped. I am leaning more bullish on SPX going into the rest of the week. I think we do have some news coming out later this week. Let me see here. Let me bring up the Forex Factory here. Yeah, we have non-farm payrolls tomorrow and ISM. Ooh, the rest of the week is very good. Okay. So non-farm employment change, that won't do anything. ISM though, that's definitely going to be an important one. Unemployment claims is going to be an important one, and then we have the unemployment rate, and then Powell. Okay, all right, yeah. So I guess we'll see the news tomorrow. Um, I do think people are chasing hedging down here, and we could see a pop on some not bad news. It doesn't even have to be good news. I think not bad, and we might get a little bit of pop to the upside. I am positioned in calls. I got in on this nuke here just kind of out of pure, I wouldn't say luck, but on these kind of scam. I don't even want to call it a scam. It's just like these liquid, fast moves. They normally reverse. I don't even want to say normally. I don't know the right verbiage, but they're good for view reversals. So I'm in some calls from around 5784. Um, I think they expire in like a month, so I have a bunch of time. Just gonna ride them. We'll see what happens. If we do start to break below, I'll probably just get out. and look for other places to log. Excuse me. KWEB. KWEB. China. Still chugging along. I have been loving China recently. I do still have some calls. I think from 34. I'd have to look. I think from 34 around there. I didn't get in on the exact bottom, that's for sure, but everything was red yesterday and KWEB was green, so we'll see what happens. If they don't start moving, I might get out of them. I really want to start to see them start to pick up some steam to the upside. On these other dips we've been seeing, we'll get the dip, and then we'll kind of just start building steam back up to the upside. Kind of looks very similar. We get the dip. Let's start building steam back to the upside. So I'm looking at China as well. Other than that, I'll probably just be scalping Bitcoin tomorrow with the news. And honestly, I think that's it. I think some alts you do want to be watching, have them on the list. This Kaito, yeah, this Kaito one has been absolutely rocking. Keep this one on the watch list just for volatility. I can't put a lot of size behind it, but this one, Soul, yeah, I mean, we do have kind of a gap fill trade above 147. Then I'm gonna place a alert here. I'm not touching ETH. I mean, everything kind of sold off the whole candle and has made some nice recovery so far. Height not doing great, that's for sure. I mean, unless we clear this like 17 area and start getting back up into this range here, I'm not really gonna touch it. Could have a nice long though tomorrow. I don't know. I'm less interested in alts, more interested in China and the SPX right now, and also just kind of scalping Bitcoin. So that'll be my focus. The levels to watch tomorrow, I still think this like 88, 89 area is going to be important. Let me pull some anchored VWAPs here. Let's get some more different levels. Okay. Yeah, I think this place is going to be pretty sticky. Let's see, anything on the TPO? Yeah, I mean, that's basically the range, right? Here to here. So I guess if we break above 88, you could try a long. I think it's based on the news and how I keep saying how SPX is moving. I really do think that. I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of great setups. Let's see the daily. I mean, I guess you have like an inside day right now. Okay. All right, inside day. What is inside day? Just the yesterday's candle is engulfing the current candle. So what you can look for is like a break above yesterday's high and fail. So break above here and fail. And then you look for basically, I wouldn't look that far, but maybe like here. So break above yesterday's high and fail. You have a break above and go with approach. Which I mean doesn't help you. It's like, oh, long or short off this level if we get up there. So I know you would have to kind of. I'm gonna be watching the flows really carefully. I'll probably throw it on the 5 minute. Again, this isn't my template. This is Abe Trade's template. If you want it. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Not much positioning right now. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna be watching this level. I'll probably have some scalps around New York Open. You know, we get these kind of crazy wick moves that you can get into, like this one here, especially if you're on the lower time frames. You can see how they scam up and down, but all right, that's my thinking. I'm gonna be watching this 88.9 area real careful. Other than that, I'll be watching kind of this, cluster down here around 84, and then just scalping the intraday moves off the news. All right, thanks, guys.